enthusiasm has increased dramatically after last week's Tesla's 2023 shareholder meeting. Today we're talking about Ross Gerber and Gary Black as they are increasing their position in Tesla, as well as last week's news, good and bad. Welcome back to my channel where I give you the latest Tesla news. So Ross Gerber just added to his Tesla position. Ross never liked Elon giving his opinion on Twitter, and when Elon announced his new CEO, Linda Yaccarino, he was extremely happy, to say the least. Ross Gerber sold about 30% of his position in Tesla April 24th. So Ross is one of those people who just bought back recently. Ross very much believes that Tesla's FSD will increase the value of the car by 5x.
Yeah, Ross, obviously, listen, I was recently in your town, LA, okay? First off Santa Monica Boulevard, every third car was a Tesla. So I kind of understand why people in LA are bullish on Tesla as well. And I thought, if I walk into traffic, will that car stop on its own? Do you think that FSD, full self-driving, is going to unlock that, 5x value of the car that Musk told David about?
It's just a couple of things. First of all, I don't know if Phil has used the software lately. I use it every day, and I just drove to work with it, and it's amazing. Like, the fact it's not perfect, I don't think that's up for debate. It's not perfect yet. But I was following behind a driver who was extremely poor at driving. And in LA, I'm sure you would agree with me, Sully, that most drivers are just horrendously bad. Just horrendously bad. It's already better than most humans. So if you're over 80 and you're driving, this is already better than you on the road. So the idea is that the expectation that it's got to be perfect or close to it, and that's what makes this so difficult to solve. And driving in LA is just like a madhouse. So if you think about this as a solution in most cities around the country, it already works very good, and it's only a matter of time till it works completely. So I think that when you use the software daily and you see how quickly it's learning, your perspective is very different than if you don't use the software or have never used the software at all. So it seems like most people who opine about it have never actually used it.
And it's so funny to me that how someone like Gordon Johnson will have an opinion about the software, the FSD, he never used. This part reminds me when the internet was first introduced and people said it'll never happen, and many missed out on the opportunity.
Look, you guys are going down the wrong path. There's 3 takeaways from this meeting today, and none of them was FSD. There's nothing new presented about FSD. The 3 takeaways were: 1, they're going to try advertising and see how it goes. That is a totally new approach by Elon, and something we've talked about for a long time, and Ross has talked about a long time. It's a way you can add a lot of value to Tesla and bring it close to Apple's market cap, because you're not just relying on price to drive EV adoption. That was the first big point. Second big point is somebody asked Elon about the rumors about him leaving as CEO, and he said bluntly, it ain't so. He's not going anywhere. That's important. And the third big aha that I had was there's 2 new next generation products. And he put a number to 5 million units on the 2 units. It's probably a $25,000 hatchback and $25,000 baby SUV.
And while someone asked Elon on Twitter if he was leaving his position at Tesla, Elon made sure people knew he was not leaving. Just false news coming from the media that could damage Tesla and Tesla investors. Now, Gary Black is really excited about the CyberTruck and believes it is on track with production of 250,000 deliveries in 2024. Gary mentioned in a tweet catalyst. First, price cuts, auto GM spot in Q2. Second, energy profits triple in Q2. 3, federal rate cuts in Q3. 4, Twitter positive cash flow in Q3. 5, CyberTruck launch in Q3. 6, Tesla 10 billion buyback in Q4. 7, FSD level for autonomy. 8, $25,000 to $30,000 compact car. So what else happened this week besides the results and enthusiasm after the 2023 shareholder meeting? Here we go. So this is just from Reuters. Investing in high growth stock takes the proper outlook and mindset. 2 stocks got really plummeted in 2022, and of course it's Nvidia and it's Tesla. So investors should be looking at holding for long term and realize there will be a lot of volatility along the way. It is magnified even further when these companies are working to build out disruptive innovations. Owners of two widely followed stocks experienced that turbulence in a big way as the bear market progressed in 2022. Tesla and Nvidia plunged 65% and 50% respectively last year. Both have rebounded sharply in 2023, providing a glimpse into the kind of roller coaster. Now, both companies still offer the potential of huge gains. The promise of AI. Investors were flocking to Nvidia at its gaming and data center segment. Revenues soared through 2021 and 2022. Then sales came to a halt and gaming chips suddenly plummeted to 44% from the previous quarter. So recently, Elon was subpoenaed by the US Virgin Islands, who want to establish that Epstein recommended his wealthy acquaintances to JPMorgan as clients. Of course, Elon responded forcefully to silence any speculation or rumor that may associate him with the sexual predator. Elon also ripped apart JPMorgan Chase, with he held a grudge due to his history of Tesla. JPMorgan knowingly, recklessly, and unlawfully provided and pulled the levers through which Epstein recruiter and victims were paid. And Elon Musk likens George Soros to X-Men supervillain Magneto after he dumps his Tesla stock. Now, and you can read different articles about this. Some say that George Soros dumped his Tesla stock beforehand, and some say that he, dumped it afterwards. So, you make up your own mind. Here we go. Also, the announcement of Linda Yaccarino taking over Elon Musk's Twitter position as CEO. Elon Musk tweeted on Friday, May 12th, that he has hired Linda Yaccarino as the new CEO of Twitter, now known as X Corp. The timing could not have been better, with Tesla pursuing several incremental projects that could change the long-term trajectory of the stock. A more focused Musk at a critical time. Tesla is getting ready to evolve and bring several big projects to the market that could add incremental growth to the companies moving forward. And this is really funny. Now, Elon Musk's latest move takes obsessive micromanaging to a new level. Elon has always been known for his eccentric management style and pulled off another interesting move. Elon announced over email that any future hiring decisions within Tesla would need his approval. No one can join Tesla, even as a contractor, until you receive my email approval. Musk even told staff to think carefully before sending him any of the potential hires. Tesla grew its headcount by 30,000 in 2022 and employs nearly 130,000 people. Tesla received 3.6 million applications in 2022 alone, so this might be a little bit difficult, Elon. Tuesday's news. Elon Musk and other Tesla top executives are expecting to visit India later this week to discuss numerous supply-related issues and opportunities. India, as I remember, was trying to get Tesla to manufacture for some time. India offered to be cheaper in manufacturing than China, as I remember. Now being one of the most populous countries in the world, India has quickly become a hotspot for investments and businesses. However, despite this market opportunity, incredible high taxation and complex legal structure have kept many automakers, in particular outside of the Asian market. This can change with Elon heading to discuss potential. Now, Elon Musk pointed out that vehicle tariffs in India are some of the highest in the world, reaching as high as 100% of the vehicle's value. This is crazy. As of Friday, Tesla is offering discounts of over $1,300 on the Model 3 in the US. As Musk just announced in the 2023 shareholder meeting, Tesla adjusts prices according to inventory. While every car manufacturer does the same, it is more apparent with Tesla since Tesla has no dealerships. Barron announced on Friday, since there is no Twitter overhang, Tesla stock has done very well. Since Elon tweeted about his new CEO, Tesla shares have gone up 7%. Future Fund ETF founder Gary Black believes the new CEO to be worth 3 to 5% of Tesla stock. Wedbush analyst Dan Ives was a little bit more bullish, saying that the new CEO could be worth $15 to $20 per share. The median between the two is about $12, which has already happened. Investors need to look for the next catalyst. Now, Gary Black is looking ahead to the Fed pausing rate increases, which he believes will happen in Q3, the CyberTruck launch, and a Tesla stock buyback. Q2 deliveries will likely come on July 2nd, and Wall Street is looking for about 445,000 units. Earnings will follow a few weeks later. Analysts are looking for earnings per share of about 80 cents and operating profit margins of about 11%. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. If you want to see some of the highlights of the shareholder meeting, the 2023 shareholder meeting, then you should watch this video next. Goodbye.